Alright, welcome back everybody to This is the Police. This is Nashi here, and this is episode 9. Last time we were trying to figure out the dentist investigation, the next murder, as you can see by this news. We have brutally murdered Veronica Larson, once favorite restaurant manager of Mayor Rogers. 40-year-old woman, latest dentist victim. Dentist now hunting middle-aged women. Looks like we're doing pretty well with City Hall, Mafia, and Police Station. My kid's been causing trouble again, and they've called me into a school. Can you give me some time? Yes, but come tomorrow. Today my daughter's opening art exhibit. Yes, but come tomorrow. So your 2 detectives out. It's not good. Alright, if I remember correctly. Oh, wait. SWAT upgrade? Yes. That's right, we're gonna do another SWAT upgrade. Sheriff for the cocaine. Take that. Funeral for Clint Higgins. That's right, he died. Salary. Take. Alright, investigation. It's the wooden horse, if I remember correctly. Yeah. It's right there. The picture. Murder, arson, SWAT. Oh wait. The Inter-Ministerial Committee is in charge of certifying select emergency personnel pieces from 2 of your most serious and reliable employees. Robbins and Aquino. Good. Let's see. Damn. I don't have enough detectives to send. Take Wise out real quick. Still don't have enough. I guess we have to wait till the next day. Sheesh. Alright. Send someone to the police academy. Robbins and Aquino are out. Now we're down officers. Here we go. Police receiving anonymous to very hairy dry cleaners in front of the cocaine ring. Interesting. Send you 3. Investigation is doing. Neglected the check. Homicide one looking. Alright. They used to cut his body off. Tattoo. Gun in the belt. Not see the drug trafficking. Not much went on today because I couldn't do the investigation. The dry cleaner is empty aside from an elderly Chinese woman dozing by the counter. The Chinese woman wakes up, sees the cop and starts shouting, then pulls a shotgun from the counter.
1111.
Taser. Oh, cocaine. Sell it. Paris believes that the dentist is sitting right there and one of the servants. The heathen is still sitting there in the last row. Got to go back on. false alarm. The man came to the Black Handsome barbershop and presented a gift certificate for a haircut. Surprise. As specified in the certificate, he was blindfolded and trimmed, but when the man saw what happened to his hair, he became enraged, smashed the mirror, and attacked one of the barbers. Unnecessary.
311 in progress.
A mature woman who came to the beach to swim in her 2 grandchildren lost her temper at 2 girls who were sunbathing topless. The lady started with a number of nasty comments. When they were ignored, the woman began to beat the girls with a switch, yelling, "Shameless, shameless." 2 men stood up for the nudists, and soon several others joined the fight. Huh. Interesting. I can only send these 2. Yeah, they're not gonna go. So we gotta wait.
Complete.
The man who the priest believed was dentist was just a regular parishioner, Mr. Saunders, who had simply changed his hairstyle. I hope they can come back in time.
We've got a situation
The man is trying to
here.
keep the barber throw the shard of the mirror unless he fixes the haircut.
412A completion.
Come on, come on.
415 in progress.
They're
1510 in progress.
barely just a mature woman who came to the beach. Oh, that's right. This one, we got to send at least 3 of them. A construction worker involved in the restoration of a historic building got in over his head, and the walls of the building began to crumble. Larger pieces are falling from the floors above, threatening the lives of passers-by. Witness reported that the construction worker quickly worked his way down by rope, then threw his helmet to the ground and ran away. Huh. A suspicious man is stopping cars on the road selling handmade wooden jewelry, decorated with glass and manure. The brooch collapsed right in my hands, and the fraudster wouldn't give me a refund. How am I going to get my money back? Oh boy. 73. Man, some of these officers have stayed with us since the
Looks
beginning.
like we have a situation
The crowd
here.
managed to calm down, but the nudists received a few bruises and they refused to get dressed. Someone shouts from the crowd something about shame and sin, and the fight starts up again.
311 complete.
Massive fight on the beach. What the hell?
1210 in progress.
An intoxicated man carrying a handrail spawned on the bridge, flagging down a taxi. Okay.
1510 complete.
Technically, these jewelry. We'll sell that too.
1312 in progress.
Send you to... A young waitress at the cafe noticed a man dressed in a police uniform who fit the description of the dentist. I don't think it was a gun in his holster. I think it was a drill. Oh boy. Ah, more. While that's happening, let's check the homicide. Okay, let's see. In a hood, someone was cane. One swift motion. So it's not the saw, so it's the machete. Long hair, so okay. long hair, so we know it's the guy with, or, yeah, we know that. And then so then look at that. We got SWAT too, look at that. Well, I guess we got that over with. The man turned out to be a regular Freebird PD employee. Shit.
Complete.
The man turned out to be a harmless drill salesman. He was drinking because he wasn't having much luck with his business on account of the dentist. People these days don't like strangers carrying drills poking around. And he's going to feed my children, the journalists. And the day. Massive day-long power outage in city center. Elementary school students stuck on Ferris wheel. Bikers donate blood at Central Hospital. Still looking good. My neighbor died. His wife asked me to help with the funeral. Yes, but come tomorrow. The court assigned the custody case. They are crying and afraid that they won't be allowed to live with me. Alright, Beasley. My cats ate some cream past its sell date and had diarrhea. Probably spend the day with, come tomorrow. Some pipes went bust and I need to wait for the plumber. Come tomorrow. So we're out 2 officers. Annoying. Still flunked. Rushing past. Work 3 times a day. We have to wait until the other shift again. Damn it. Alright, what's next? Salary or labor market? Probably labor market. We need another officer. I don't like going cases unsolved. Reopening the case. And an unidentified man saying he had to react to the killing cash in self-defense.
Discount in progress.
Put Carson on it. Right in front of the store, a strange man came around the corner and accosted a young woman as she left the bakery. The owner of the bakery thinks he could be the dentist. You gotta understand he's scaring my customers. That evidence. 12 out of 15 frames. Alright.
311A in progress.
Headmaster Rihanna Smith's two mothers were fighting right in their office. She had called them to discuss the behavior of their children. It seems that Mrs. Klein's son often makes fun of the daughter of Mrs. Masters. The girl finally had enough abuse and stabbed the boy's hand with a pencil. Jeez.
210 in progress.
A man with 3 pit bulls entered the business center. When local security warned him that the dogs weren't permitted, he started threatening to let the dogs off their leash if anyone gives them trouble. Huh. The man is actually the owner of a new bakery. He's trying to lure away Jim Baden bakery customers.
I was trying to raise 10-1, Sergeant Softball.
Mr. Boyd, I'm preparing a long article for the magazine Righteous Life, and the theme of my article is cop sodomites. According to my investigation, tragic deaths are striking 13 gay pleased couples across our country's great cities. A satanic pentagram is emerging from the map. Perhaps the devil is telling them that even he cannot accept them. According to my predictions, the next step will happen right here in Freeburg. The problem is that I need to visit 6 more cities, so I don't have time to wait around for it to happen. In fact, I'll only be in the city a couple days. I hope you can somehow, accelerate the process. I'll pay you generously, and don't worry if the dead cops turn out to be straight. Like my editor always says, dead men don't file lawsuits. What? What is his request? He wants dead cops? No, thank you. Not my style. Yeah, not good on assignments, at least from the mayor. So, have a conscience here.
A complete.
Is my best officer Calhoun Beasley. 3 detectives, 2 fired. Huh. Oh wow! We lost Dixon, Strong, and wow. Well, shit. I guess it will happen. Damn, Strong, Purdy are good, and then Dick, wow. It's crazy.
More testing in progress.
Yeah, I don't have enough officers right now. Bill Buckler says some madmen came onto his farm with a hatchet and started attacking the cows and other animals. Okay. We have the labor market. They're not that great, but we have to replenish the 3. So let's see. Let's switch up. We'll send you to shift B, Forbes. Because we have way too many low ranks. That we'll send. We'll send Spain to shift B as well. And then we'll have to hire 2 of you for that and 1 for sure. We got an anonymous tip that the dentist broke into women's clinic is killing the patients. Yeah, I don't think that's what's happening. Oh, you have to send all 3 of you? Mr. Boyd, I want to shoot a scene featuring one of the finest landmarks of your city. torn monument. This is a public place. Please send 4 officers to assist. They'll keep getting curious children at a reasonable distance and rein in the men and any protesting hypocrites. Explain that everything's being done according to the law. There's only one condition. The cops can't touch the actress. She's not just some kind of whore. First off, I don't have officers. Seeing the police, the intruder puts up his hand, but he's still holding a weapon. That is so unfortunate. Lost good officers. Everything's fine. The women's clinic is just a story invented by the pro-life activists. They call the police as part of the campaign to attract attention to the issue of abortion, which is carried out in the clinic. A man called in from a phone booth saying that he's under attack by a sniper. I can't get out. He just shoots the asphalt in front of my feet when I open the door. I don't know what he wants from me, but when I first got in here, there was a note glued to the phone book. It just says, "Don't move." Huh. That sounds interesting.
710 in progress.
Yeah, they're not going to accept. An Elvis impersonation competition has been organized by several well-known local artists by Lindy Bryant, who volunteered to evaluate the contestants. According to the owner of the bar, this sorry excuse for an Elvis fan shoutly rooted at some of the participants, saying they were nothing like the king. Then he saw the woman shout, "I knew you didn't die. Take me away with you. We'll live happily ever after." The bouncer threw the woman out on the street, but she grabbed the knife from her bag and stabbed him in the throat. Then Miss Bryant grabbed one of the impersonators and pulled him into a utility room. Oh, they'll do that one. And we won't be able to do this one. That's unfortunate.
1210 in progress. 412.
Oh, so he was shooting at... Wow. Yikes. Did not know that.
Officer on scene.
A bunch of Elvis impersonators are gathered around the door. Inside is a man dressed like Elvis, scared to death, and a woman with a knife. Shoot her with the taser.
710
Thanks, Chief. You never see pure gold like that on cable. 8,000. An old man dressed in rags was pacing around under the prison gate, shouting, "I am the dentist. I killed all those women. Arrest me, and I want to confess." Oh my goodness. Pretty sure that's not the case, but whatever. We'll send you two. You three. How many did he want? Alright. The new frame found. Drug trafficking. Ames. Can't remember what... Yeah, that's right. She's on shift B. Let's see if we can get this done. Okay. Yellow container. And we're still missing two, okay. I never got to read this. The tall middle-aged man was dressed in an unbuttoned gray coat and a white t-shirt. Upon entering the store, he went right for the alcohol, picked up a six-pack, then headed to the checkout. I was standing right in front of this guy at the checkout. He seemed pretty suspicious to me. I got away from him as fast as I could. On the way, I told one of the guards to keep an eye on him. I was in line with this guy who's obviously in a hurry and very nervous. He handed the cashier his credit card, and when the cashier told him that the account was empty, he pulled his gun and shot the poor girl in the head. Then the guard who was standing nearby tried to grab his gun, but the guy was too fast and finished him off. Me and my partner Ron were talking when a woman came up and said we should watch the strange man at the checkout. Ron went over there and then saw the flash and heard shots, and this guy's rushing the Exo's beer. I was in such shock that I didn't have time to do anything, didn't even have a chance to get my gun out. I'm about to go inside and suddenly this idiot jumps out and almost knocks me over. I didn't have time to yell anything, he just jumped on his bike and left. Gotcha, so that's the last thing. Some of these officers stayed with me for a while, but a lot of them, like, oh man, some of them, that was unfortunate. 2 of them are transferring. Then we gotta replace 1 there and 2 here. So we'll do Victor Vasquez and Sam Spankley to the first one, or to shift A, and then Fred Gilbert to beat shift B.
1210 complete.
The old man Ragford be homeless and tired of starving on the streets. End the day. We'll delay the paperwork. We'll declare him dead though.